Okay, so welcome to Traktician Reacts, man. Thank you very much for all of those who are migrating from the other channel. That channel is obviously going to change. We are doing something completely different with that channel. We're going to do a learning type channel, stories that interest me, political stories or not political stories. There'll be a whole bunch of different stories, and we're going to dig deeper and try and find the reasonable centrist position on certain things, test my biases, test my sentiments, and see that there's always two sides to a story that you need to look at, and you need to dig deeper and find the actual truth. You're not getting that today. All you're getting is either the left side or the right side, and everyone's just barking at each other from the extremes and no one's sort of settling in the middle. I'd prefer to just have substantive conversations with people while live, and we research topics, which I think is going to be absolutely awesome. So if you're new to this channel, Traktician Reacts, this is a music reaction channel. You can go and subscribe to Traktician, which is going to be the learning and the storytelling sort of channel. More learning about certain situations, digging deeper into stories, finding the middle ground, and actually having substantive conversations with people. Hopefully we'll do some interviews as well on that channel, and actually bring us back to a place where we can actually have some reasonable discussions over something, as opposed to these just ridiculous sort of like set in stone positions regardless of whether your side is right or wrong. So anyway, enough about that. If you want to go and subscribe to that channel, you can. The link is down in the description. I'll also put it in the pinned comment. But this channel right here is for music. Obviously it's still in single digits. Hopefully you subscribe if you find any value. If you like the reaction, please do. Yeah, for those of you who are migrating over and sticking with that channel and coming and subscribing to this channel, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. I'm very excited about that channel. I'm very excited about this channel, but we now need to build this channel up to be a music reaction channel that's worth something in terms of subscribers and obviously views and content. So let's rock and roll. I've decided I'm going to start with the very first video on this new channel. Is going to be Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse. I see he's got a new song, and I see there's quite a lot of fervor around this song. It's called God is a Weapon with Marilyn Manson, man. I haven't heard of Marilyn Manson in God knows how long. I don't even know if that guy was still in the music business. But anyway, evidently he is. So let's see what we've got, man. So God is a Weapon, Falling in Reverse. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
From spinning round the rabbit hole, the deeper that you push, the deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman, I'll worship you the same, 'cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain.
Fuck me, that instrumental is wild, man. That instrumental is it violates you literally instantly as it kicks in. My goodness gracious. I don't want to talk too much on this sort of thing. I would like to write it out, but very, very cool imagery over here. And specifically, he's talking about God as a weapon. And he's alluding to the fact that if God is a woman, then God is a weapon, which I think is fucking very cool. It's because they've got that level of power over a man, right? Because we weak in that way, in the sense that women do have men go to fucking wars for women. Literally, a man will go and die in a fucking ditch for a woman, because that is how much he fucking loves. That's how strongly he loves, right? And that's how much power that has. That could be a good thing. That could also sort of generate a very toxic sort of relationship, depending on how manipulative and whatever, and that can also it can destroy a man. So a woman can destroy a man, or a woman can make a man as more powerful than he ever was, right? You could make him better than a god, you can make him better than a king, right? Because she's the one who builds his castle, essentially, is the one who props him up. Lovely fucking imagery over here, which I love the fact this has got this cascading effect of literally how she stains him, like slowly, she's literally, it's almost like a loading bar, so it's like slowly, she will engulf you, right? And it could be, from this, it seems a little bit dramatic, a little bit dark as well, but I think it's also, it can be flipped on both sides. God could be a weapon in terms of, from a woman, a God, if God is a woman, she's a weapon, but it could be from a deterrence perspective, that she makes you fucking stronger. And then it could also be from a sort of like destruction perspective, where you can literally self-implode because she can bring you to that, essentially, which I think is very cool. Love the imagery over here. Love the fact that it's like, it's sort of creating the mark going down the line as she goes through men. She's got more of a grip on them. It could be obviously interpreted in many different ways. This is very cool, sort of the Beauty and the Beast type thing, where, you know, fairer of them all, who's the fairest of them all, that type of vibe playing into the fairy tale. Very fucking cool, with the black letters and that type of thing, also making it look so ominous and stealth-like and militant to a certain degree. That's kind of where he's going with it, essentially. He's fucking jacked as fuck, which is crazy. He's been fucking doing something in the gym. Fucking instrumental is wild. Representation, obviously, of the scavengers is fantastic. Again, could be seen in two ways. It could be seen in terms of like, she literally is picking at your carcass, or she's the one that'll pick at others' carcass, whoever goes. Like, men will go to war for women, and if you've got her by your side, and she will fucking be by your side all the time, you will fight anything. You will fight any battle and win them, because you've got that pillar of strength. And then also, it could be a war that you wage within yourself, because, you know, she can bring that out of you. You know, not all the time, not all relationships are going to be sort of like this dual superpower type relationship. It can also be a toxic relationship that will destroy you. But yeah, men are weak when it comes to that particular thing, 100%, right? Let's go. I actually want to take it back a bit, because that instrumentation kick in is wild. Also, absolutely, love that representation. That representation of playing it into gods as well, right? Where literally women can make gods and women can destroy gods. It's actually phenomenal in terms of how the level of, it could be from a seduction standpoint, but an intellectual standpoint. Actually, it's both from a seduction and intellectual. They go hand in hand. But in terms of like, if you find that woman, you find that powerhouse that's literally next to you, it can make you a god. Or if you find the person that's not going to that can literally destroy you, right? As a god, it can destroy you, right? Like I said, men have gone to war and died in ditches for women, to protect what they love, to protect the woman that they love, to protect the children that was birthed by that woman. Men will do that, right? They're literally hot-wired, like literally it's a primitive thing. They are hot-wired to protect what's theirs. And specifically when it comes to women. And I love that entire thing where it's like, you can, that whole slavery, like a man trying to break out, it could be possibly from a toxic relationship, or a man that will break out of slavery because he's freed by the power of the woman, right? He was caged before, he's not caged now. So I think there is a double, sort of like a double flip on that. There could be some level of paradox there, but there is a lot of sort of really interesting imagery over here that plays into the whole theme of the song.
I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole deeper that I can.
Marilyn Manson hasn't aged today. Looks exactly the same as he always did.
Say that God's a weapon. Well, I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me. Watch me detonate.
fucking bar over there, like literally the ring. There's a ring on the pin of a grenade, right? And then the ring, obviously, in terms of a marriage ring or an engagement ring. Try and take this ring from me and watch me detonate. So it's literally fucking double over there. Very clever. Oh, the fucking drums on this. I literally swear this is literally how he's visually showing how an obsession is with a woman, right? That's how explosive it is. It's fucking wild, that feeling that you get in your chest. Obviously, when I was younger, you get those butterflies. It's very, very fucking powerful. And if it's somebody that is literally you on level fucking ground and you agree on the fundamentals, man, you're gonna fucking rock and roll with that type of woman, right? And if it's someone that you don't really agree on the fundamentals and you literally sort of diametrically opposed on everything, but you've got a real sexual connection, whatever, that could get fucking toxic as well. So either way, is woman being the god, right? You make her your god. Is that a weapon that you can yield because she's powerful, she makes you stronger, right? Or is it a weapon in itself that will destroy you, essentially? But either way, you yield it. Where it brings you straight back to the graphic with Marilyn Manson putting the gun in his mouth, right? So either you're going to use that weapon, right, to make you stronger and to deter your enemies, or you're going to use that weapon to sort of, destroy yourself, depending on the actual relationship itself. But this is more on the darker side, more theatrical side, which I love. Let's go. Oh! Oh! Ronnie is always gonna fucking smack you in the face with a frozen trout at the end of most of his songs. Even if you look at all those the reimagined ones where he does, I think the one from Papa Roach, which was the I forgot the name of that song now, and then the reimagined one that The Drug in Me Is You as well. Right? He literally builds up. It takes you on this fucking roller coaster and he takes you to the fucking pinnacle. And then as he drops you, he just winds you in the face with a frozen trout with those fucking vocals and the way he screams. That is fucking wildly impressive, because he went literally from vocals, so he's hitting a certain pitch, then immediately switching to the screaming, and then going back to the vocal, and then switching back to the fucking screaming. That takes an insane amount of fucking skill to do, by the way. But wow, he always just delivers those fucking goosebumps and chills that go down your neck. Always.
My sinful confession.
Oh, he just brings the mood out of this fucking song. It's that aggravation, that aggression, that love, that passion. It feels like this. It's a fucking cocktail. me, that is fucking wild. That is definitely one of the best songs I've heard this year. Bar fucking none. Not that I've heard many, I've still got so many to fucking listen to. But good lord. This end, I'm obsessed with this fucking end part. I'm literally enamored with it. Ugh. Slight change in the frequency over there as well. Just the way literally that slight frequency variation on there, that inflection just fucking adds to it as well. Good lord. That is a fucking wild track, man. That is a fucking wild track. Anyway, I've spoken enough. Guys, thank you very much for coming to watch the video over here. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.